Hi, this is Jason Kranitz. Welcome to Kingpin TV. Today we like to showcase our 1928 Hudson Essex Ratrod project. Not only did we do full custom digital audio in the vehicle, we also built the interior from scratch, including interchangeable panels. So let's check out the digital rat.
With this particular project, let's go ahead and break this out in two different areas. It kind of makes more sense since we did the interior and the audio system. So let's talk about the audio first. Now the audio system is comprised of the heart of the system is going to be the FLAC file player in the back of the vehicle that's hidden from view. Now what controls the FLAC file player is the iPad mini in the console. It is basically a remote control for it. And then the main volume control for the system is going to be the DRC controller that runs the bit 1 processor. That gives us volume along with our 4 presets that we're going to need for our time alignment and EQ. Now the bit play in the back of the car is going to send a digital FLAC file signal out of that unit into the processor, and then from the processor it's going to send a digital signal to the amplifiers, and then amplifiers out to the speakers as analog. The system contains 2 amplifiers located in the back rear of the vehicle that are up on a motorized amp rack. It is a 5-channel amplifier and a 2-channel amplifier. Now the 2-channel amplifier runs the 6-inch mid-bass drivers, and the front half of the 5-channel amplifier runs the 3-inch mid-range drivers and the 2 tweeters. Now all 3 of these vocal speakers, if you like to call it that way, are located in the kick panel area of the front of the vehicle. To create that low-end sound, what we've done is the back half of the 5-channel amplifier is running 2 10-inch woofers behind the back seat. Now the beauty of this audio system is not just that we're full digital sound and it's going to be the best sounding processing you can possibly have on the market today, but it also is going to allow me to have that tablet where I can be able to take that in and out when I'm at shows and use that to take pictures of other cars, and then when I'm ready to leave the show I pop it back in the console and I've got my tunes on the go. When it came to the design of the interior of the car, what we wanted to do is kind of keep the outside rat rod and the inside a modern looking vehicle. Because most of the rat rods on the road today have big metal bomber seat, metal chairs inside there, along with really no floorboard with your feet can touch the ground, kind of like Fred Flintstone. So we kind of wanted to go away from that and do a traditional style of an interior of a new street rod or hot rod, but kept the rat rod look on the outside. So we started with the dash, and we have one giant oval in the middle. It's a Dakota digital gauge. It has all our functions and features of a car that we need: water temperature, oil pressure, gas, that type of thing, speedometer. So once that's off, you don't see anything, so it kind of just cleans up the look of that car. Now the dash piece itself flows with the front of the car and makes a nice swoop in the middle around that oval. It goes all the way back to the firewall, and the firewall is another piece that we constructed. Now attached to the firewall on both left and right sides are kick panels that house our audio system speakers. We finished that off with a nice press grill to kind of keep that really classical detailed look on that. Now the center console that goes front to the back of the car actually is sitting right on top of the transmission hub and the drive line towards the back end of it. There's really no space between that piece that we constructed and the actual part in the car. Once you reach the back, where the back seats are in the interior of the car, where the subwoofers are housing, right behind that there's 2 areas that look like just rear speaker type locations on top of the enclosure, but that's actually the motorized amp racks that go up and down. So there's quite a bit of componentry that's inside this interior of this vehicle, and try to be able to make it look like a standard car when we're done. Now there's 2 special features about this interior that I really like, and I think it stands out from the rest. As you can see from the dark brown belt line all the way across the car, from the dash all the way around through the door panels to the back of the car, you can't see it when it's off, but there are hidden white LEDs there. So once you flip the switch and it's a little bit darker, they illuminate the inside of the car. Now my best feature about this, what I thought about, was a lot of these guys are going to these hot rod, street rod shows, and there's actually quite a bit of good prize money for winners. And we had a very good client of ours that actually won one of these events. And then he took the car the following year out to the event and he couldn't win a trophy. And why is that? Because everybody's seen the car, so you would basically have to redo another car in order to get that kind of recognition for what you've done. So what design we came up with is you can see kind of all the orange, burnt orange looking panels or basketball material. It's actually that vinyl, it's a Bentley color off of Bentley. That part there with the pleats in it, those are all magnetically mounted in the car. I can literally unsnap and put a complete different look into it. All those panels inside the car in less than 20 minutes, and so I can go to a show in the morning the way it looks now, change them all out at lunch, go to a second show, and try to pick up some more trophies.
Thanks for watching Kingpin TV. If you'd like to find out some more about our videos, please follow us on our YouTube channel. or you can always check us out on the web at kingpincaraudio.com.